Hi boys and girls, we're ready for another OG lesson. So let's get started. We are going to review some of our Y in a two-syllable word. Y says E. We know it's a two-syllable because there's two vowel sounds. We're going to review our suffixes, our DGE and TCH. So remember, our suffix ing means noun, it says ing. Our suffix es means more than one. All right, let's get started. And our suffix ed means in the past, it already happened. And when our base word right here ends in a T or D, we know that says ed. So our base word, dent, ed, dented. You read these with me or echo me. Wedge, pitch. Cover up our suffix, our base word, dress is, dresses. Cover up our suffix, our base word, fall, ing, falling. Now here we have a two-syllable word. Here's our base word, boss, e, to make it a two-syllable word, bossy. Here we only have one vowel sound and a one-syllable word. Y says I, cry. Two vowel sounds, two-syllable word. The first syllable, fun, ni, funny. Our first syllable, flash, e, flashy. We know the Y says E because it's got two vowel sounds. It's a two-syllable word. Let's go back and read these a little bit smoother. Here we go. Read them with me. Dented, wedge, pitch, dresses, falling, bossy, cry, funny, flashy. Can you read these again? If you like the Dr. Seuss book of Hop on Pop, read them with me. If you like this book, dented, wedge, pitch, dresses, falling, bossy, cry, funny, flashy. Now, I'm talking a lot about Dr. Seuss because his birthday is March 2nd. Read these with me again. If you have ever heard of the book Wacky Wednesday and you like it, here we go. Dented, wedge, pitch, dresses, falling, bossy, cry, funny, flashy. So let's talk about some of these words. Flashy, that can mean like something that if it's very flashy, it makes people look at it. Might be bright, might be shiny, and like something you're wearing. And so people look at it. It gets everyone to look at it. It's very flashy. A wedge is like a slice, like an apple wedge or an orange wedge. All right, I'm thinking of a word, and it's what you say something is when you laugh at it. If you are laughing, you say that what you're laughing at is funny. I'm thinking of a word, and it's when someone tells you what to do all the time. They're being bossy, right? I'm thinking of a word, and it's a way of throwing a ball when you play baseball or softball, and it lets the hitter hit it. Pitch, right? I'm thinking of a word, and it's an action word, a verb, and it's something you do when you're sad sometimes or mad. Cry. I'm thinking of a word, and it's clothing that lots of girls like to wear. They have more than one. Dresses, right? All right, this time I want you to shout the word out before I exit out. Pitch, falling, flashy, wedge, dresses, dented, funny, bossy, cry. Now let's take a look over here. We talked about this. Do you see how all of these words have an S between two vowels? And they always have an E, but then they have a vowel before it. Remember, when this S comes between two vowels, that S is going to have the Z sound. Remember, we learned that an S can say S or Z, and it's saying the Z when it's between two vowels. I call it a vowel sandwich. So remember, our silent E hops over that consonant and makes the vowel say its name. It might be O, it might be I, might be U, or it might be E. So it makes the first vowel say its name. And this E is silent. So we've been practicing this, and I've been hearing you on e-learning. And remember, we don't say the E sound. It's just silent. All it does is make the first vowel say its name. And now it's going to make that S sound like a Z because it's between two vowels. Let's practice reading. You can read these with me or echo me. Hose, nose, chose, rise, rose, pose, wise, these, those, use. Now, can we read these again a little bit smoother, like a first grader? Great reading. Here we go. Hose, nose, chose, rise, rose, pose, wise, these, those, use. Did you hear that Z sound? I hear it. It only happens because it's between two vowels, a vowel sandwich. And did you notice we're not saying that silent E sound? We act like it's not there. It's just making the vowel say its name. Can you read these words again if you played out in the snow when it snowed? Here we go. Hose, nose, chose, rise, rose, pose, wise, these, those, use. Can you read these with me at the same time? Our last time. Shout it out in your best first grade voice. Here we go. Hose, nose, chose, rise, rose, pose, wise, these, those, use. Now I see a lot of rhyming words. Do you see them? They all have S and E, so we got to look at that vowel if they have the same vowel. So I see wise, which means you're smart. Wise and smart is the same. Wise, rise, rhyme. And I see a lot of the O-S-E. Pose, rose, chose, nose, hose, and those. They're in the O's family. Look, we have two that don't have a rhyming partner. These and use. Remember, we say that you name of you. Use. All right. This time, I want you to shout the word out before I exit out. Here we go. Rose, use, chose, these, wise, rise, hose, those, pose, nose. Do you know what a pose is? That's when you stand still to get your picture taken. Or a statue. Someone pose for a statue. All right, let's get our paper out. We're going to practice. Today's date, February 23rd, 2021. All right, here we go. Write me the lowercase letters that say I as in bike. How do we get that I sound? I, consonant E, that silent E, hops over, makes the I say I. Write me the lowercase letters that say U or oo. U as in mule or oo as in tune. How do we get that oo sound? U, consonant E. Write me the lowercase letters that says is, and it's a suffix that comes at the end of the word, and it can be more than one, and we use it when a word ends in CH, SH, SX, or Z. Add ES and you'll please me. It means more than one is. Write me the lowercase letters. That's another suffix that comes at the end, and it means right now, and it says ing. Like right now we are writing. It says ing. I-N-G says ing. That I sound is a little bit different. Write me the lowercase letters that say ch as in catch at the end of a one-syllable word after one short vowel. Only a short vowel. Ch is spelled T-C-H, not in a long vowel. Write me the lowercase letter that's a suffix, and it means in the past, and it can say ed, d, or t. What's that suffix in the past? Ed. It can say three sounds, ed, or act like a d, or a teat. Write me the lowercase letters that say A as in cake. How do we get the A sound? A, consonant E. Write me the lowercase letter that can say S or Z, and it's a suffix, and it means more than one, like cats, dogs. It's that S, that means more than one. Pencils. Write me the lowercase letters that say K as in duck at the end of a one-syllable word after one short vowel. K is spelled C-K. Write me the lowercase letters that say J as in bridge at the end of a one-syllable word after one short vowel. J is spelled D-G-E. Write me the lowercase letters that say E as in the name Pete or Steve. How do we get that E sound? E, consonant E. That is a silent E, but it hops over one consonant to make the first vowel say its name. Write me the lowercase letter that says E as in funny. In a two-syllable word, Y says E. That comes at the end of the word, fun-y, but we're writing the Y. All right, let's get ready to tap out our first word to write. I'm going to give you the base word first, box. Box. That's pretty easy. Just the base word, one box. We have one box. But what if I said we need many boxes? Remember, when a word ends in CH, SH, SX, or Z, add ES and you'll please me. Now we have many boxes. Our next word is pitch. P-itch. 3 sounds but 5 letters. P-itch. What says ch at the end of a one-syllable word after one short vowel? Ch is spelled T-C-H. Pitch. Write me the word. Let's get ready to tap it out. Bridge. Bridge. 4 sounds, but 6 letters. B. Make sure you're making a b. Bridge. At the end of a one-syllable word after one short vowel, J is spelled D-G-E. Write me the word shy. Let's tap it. Shy. I hear one vowel sound. In a one-syllable word, Y says I. Sounds like an I, but we're writing the Y. Let's go back and read these words. Boxes, pitch, bridge, shy. Now remember, at the diamond, we're working on that S that can sound like a S or Z. When it's between two vowels, a vowel sandwich. So we're just going to say SS or Z, SS or Z. And we're going to practice. Let's flip our paper over. All right, here's our first word, pose. Pose. Now remember, it sounds like a Z, but we're not writing a Z. Pose. We're writing that S. And what do we need on the end to make the O say O? We need the silent E. And it's making the S sound like a Z because the S is between two vowels. It's a vowel sandwich. Pose. We're not saying that E, it's silent. Our next word rhymes with pose, nose. 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 Remember, we need that silent E for two reasons: to make that S sound like a Z, to make the O say O. Our next word is wise. Eyes. Now it starts just like wagon. Eyes. No Z. It's that S sounding like a Z because it's between two vowels. The silent E makes the I say I. Our last one, use. Use. Ooh, two sounds I hear, but it's not a Y. Remember, the U says you. Use. Because of that silent E that makes the U say you. And it makes the S sound like a Z. Use. Let's go back and read these together. Read them loud with me. Pose, nose, wise, use. All right, we have a new memory word. You should know this word because you're in it. F-I-R-S-T says first. That's the abbreviation for it. You must know this word since you're in first grade. And I just used it in a sentence. You were in first grade, or I came in first place. Let's look at it so you know it. F-I-R-S-T says first. F-I-R-S-T says first. F-I-R-S-T says first. Let's spell it loud as we write it since we're in first grade. F-I-R-S-T says first. F-I-R-S-T says first. F-I-R-S-T says first. F-I-R-S-T says first. That I-R is saying the sound first. Or you might say, would you like to go first? Let's write two more times. Here we go. Let me hear you. F-I-R-S-T says first. Close your eyes and try. F-I-R-S-T says first. Can we try it without looking? You write it first and then check with me. Did you get it? F-I-R-S-T says first. Now, do you remember that word that we made a cheer out of? It's people. It looks hard, and there's some letters we don't hear, but we cheered it to help us learn it. Remember? P-E-O-P-L-E spells people. Let's cheer it as we write it. P-E-O-P-L-E spells people. P-E-O-P-L-E, people. That means it's more than one person standing there. Do you remember how to spell that word could? And it rhymes with would, which we had earlier. We're just changing one letter. It's a hard. We don't hear those letters in the middle. C, O, U, L, D. Says could. Could we have more, please? Looks like that word would, except for we have a C. So first, people could. Let's get our paper ready for cops. Could be a telling sentence or an asking sentence or a sentence to show expression. Here's our sentence. Just listen. Can I use your pen? Oh, you might have to ask a friend. Can I use your pen? Can I? It's a question. You're asking something. They have to answer yes or no to it. So it's a question mark. Can I use your pen? Let's count our words first. Can I use your pen? 5 words. Remember, we start with our C, our capital. Can. I think you know how to spell can. Can. Can I by itself is always uppercase. Can I use? Now, we wrote that earlier. There's no Y in this word. You. It's saying its name, the vowel U. Use. There's no Z in this word. What's that letter that's acting like a Z? It's the S. Because we have a silent E. That's making the U say U. It's making the S sound like a Z because it's a vowel sandwich. Can I use your? That's an old memory word. Looks like you, but with the R. Can I use your pen? Ooh, listen to that vowel. Pen. It's an pen. That's like this kind of pen. Pen. Can I use your pen? Oh, my voice goes up because I'm asking. Can I? Can is a question word. Can I use your pen? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 words. All right, make sure you have it, boys and girls. Good job today.